Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing something really very different, at least for me. So I've seen a couple of videos floating around that is and I'm going to pull up my phone just to see it for sure, the Colour Roulette Makeup Challenge. Now the first video that I saw of this was by LSG Makeup. Well, no, I take that back. The first video that I actually saw was by Rebecca Morgan, but she was drawing from LSG Makeup's video, and so it's just sort of going forward from there. But I was really intrigued by the entire concept, and I'll be honest, I don't know why I am so jazzed about the potential of doing this video because it seems kind of terrifying. So essentially what it is that all of the colors of the rainbow have been put onto these little pieces of paper, plus pink, black, and brown. And essentially I'm going to draw colors and I'm going to apply them to my face in the order that I would apply my makeup normally. So this means that, you know, if I choose blue for my bronzer, then I have to somehow make blue something work like bronzer. So the goal is to make it look as good as you can, so it's not, you know, trying to be a really like clownish sort of look, although it is possible that that's how it turns out. But I'm really, I don't know, I'm weirdly excited about the idea of doing this. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned because we're going to do it right now. Alright, so as I said before, I have all of the colors here in this little container. So what I'm going to do is, because I always start with my eyeshadow, which is why I'm not wearing any makeup, I'm going to pull 3 colors from here that we're going to use as my eyeshadow colors. So the first one is going to be green. I don't know if you can see that, but it says green. And we have black, which, oh my gosh, thank goodness. Black. And then one more. We have pink. So we're going to use green, black, and pink. So let me brainstorm, find some eyeshadows, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm going to be dipping into a couple of different palettes in order to try to put together an eye look. And the first thing that I'm going to dip into is going to be my Lorac Mega Pro 4. I want to use this pink right here called Flamingo just to kind of work a little bit as my transition shade, kind of put something down. I have already primed my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So we're going to just put down a little bit of pink to kind of get it going. Alright, so now that we have that initial pink down, I'm going to go into my Norvina palette and I'm going to pull this shade right here called Love, and I'm going to use that to intensify that pink color. Alright, it looks a little crazy and a little over the top, but I wanted something that was a little bit brighter of a pink to kind of stand up to the green, which is what we're going to put all over the lid. And so I'm going to actually pull from my ColourPop Misunderstood palette. I'm going to go ahead and put down Facile all over the lids. It's this beautiful, just really pretty green color, and I'm hoping that it'll go well with the pink that I've already laid down. So let's find ourselves a good brush to kind of pack that on. this shade really is quite beautiful. Okay, and then also, get another brush for it real quick. We're going to take the black from this palette as well, from the Misunderstood palette. And that's what I'm going to use all over my outer V once I find the brush that I want to use for it. Let's use this one. I'm going to use this sort of dense domed brush. And I'm going to take this shade here, Revenge. It's a black that is full of just beautiful glitteriness, and I'm going to use that to smoke out the outer corner, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe this is the wrong brush. I'm not getting a ton of color. I am getting some fallout though, that's for sure. Okay, that's starting to work. I think I needed something a little bit denser, if we're being honest, because this shade is just a little bit creamier than a regular matte would be, because it does have that glittery aspect to it. And so I think it's a little bit creamier of a formula so that that glitter doesn't get lost. Okay, that is about as much black as I want to work with, but I am going to go back in and try to blend in a little bit more of that pink, because it looks like I've got some really harsh sort of lines here, which with these colors does not surprise me at all. To be honest, I'm not loving the way that this looks. So I wonder if I have any matte green that I can kind of blend into the crease a little bit that might help bridge these two colors. All right, let's see what I have. Let's see what I have, because I feel like I need a little bit more of something. So let's do this. So from my Through My Eyes palette, let's take Moody, which is this really deep matte green, and let's see how softly I can blend that into my crease. Let's find something that's a little bit softer. Ooh, this one right here. This is what we'll do. Okay, let's see how this goes. It's just a really, really fluffy brush. It's not very precise, but I'm hoping that'll be okay. I'm gonna tap off really well. Let's see if we can't make these shades work together a little bit better. Okay, I'm not exactly sure at what point I stopped filming, but all I did was go back and forth between the green in this palette right here called Moody. This is ColourPop's Through My Eyes palette. I worked that into the crease to kind of blend everything together, and then I went back and forth between the pinks in these two palettes right here just to kind of bring that back up. And I think for the moment I'm happy with where it is, so I'm just going to clean up all the fallout and all the craziness underneath my eyes with just a makeup wipe. That looks a little bit less crazy, I think. Now that the edges are cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks less less intense. So then at this point, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put on my face makeup and then come back and draw the next color. All right, so all I've done is put on foundation, concealer, and powder. I didn't do anything else. And I'm debating, so I don't know if I want to do underneath my eyes until I've pulled in the rest of what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. So let's go ahead and stall and pull an eyeliner color. Oh, I have two. Blue. Okay. That I can work with. I think I actually have blue eyeliner, which is great because there are a lot of eyeliner colors that I don't have. Aha, I don't think I've ever used this one. This is, yeah. Look at how bright and blue and vivid that is. So I'm going to try to smudge that at least on my lower lash line. And then we'll kind of go from there. Maybe, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that is really pretty. I mean, I don't really have a lot of opportunity in my life to wear electric blue eyeliner, but if I did, this would be the one I would go for. This is really nice. I'm sure this came in a BoxyCharm because that's where I get a lot of the makeup that I wouldn't have purchased myself, but this is by Deuce, I think is the name of the company. And this is their kohl eyeliner just in the shade blue. That's really pretty. All right, so now I'm going to take some of the pink and smudge that all the way underneath the eyes and then try to run a little bit of that green a little bit closer to the lash line. I think this is starting to look up a little bit. Well, it wasn't ever looking down, just a little crazy. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get something nice and pointy. We'll take some of that green and put that really close to the lash line, trying not to get rid of any of that blue because I actually quite like it. Alright, and then I'm going to take some of the pink from the Norvina palette on just that same fluffy brush. Where did I put my Norvina palette? There it is. I'm clearly a mess. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to try to just sort of smudge that out a little bit underneath my eyes, just to kind of keep everything a little bit more consistent. All right, I'm kind of digging this. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do that is going to be a little terrifying is I think we're gonna try to do my brows, which means that inevitably I'm gonna pull yellow, red, or orange to try to put through these bad boys. Just you wait. Yellow. This will be interesting. Where do I have yellow? I think I've got, whoops, that's not the right drawer. I think there's a good yellow in the Afrique palette by Juvia's Place. Okay. So, we're going to try to put that yellow into my brows, which of course is going to be crazy. What did I do with my eyebrow brush. Probably just set it down someplace. Okay. I will apologize in advance because this is going to be something else, man. Something else. I don't even know if you can see this because my brows are naturally pretty dark. But I'll tell you what, in the mirror it looks really silly. And I don't have any yellow eyeliner to kind of use as a pencil to fill in the front part of my brows, so it's just gonna have to go through the hairs themselves. Normally I try to take a eyebrow pencil and fill in the front where I just genuinely don't have any brow hair really. But this is just looking silly. I mean, it's something, right? So, there's that. Let's move on to bronzer. Brown! Thank you! You threw me a bone! Alright, I'm gonna take my Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palette. This is in my Project Pan. I'm so excited that I can do something somewhat quote-unquote normal on my face. I'm bronzing a little bit more than I normally would because this is such a heavy eye look. I feel like I need to compensate just a little bit. And really bring some additional color to the rest of my face. Especially since I am just so pale ordinarily. That having a little bit of extra color, I feel like is only gonna help, right? Alright, so what do we have? We've got blush. We have an orange for blush. Ooh, I might actually have something. Yes, yes. So this is a trio by Sonia Kashuk that I bought last year. And it has a very orange blush in it. Alright, so blush. All right. And now we're on to highlighter. Which is purple. I think I do. Surprisingly enough, I do. It was in a donation bin. This came in a BoxyCharm a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. It's by Naked Cosmetics, and it's just full of nothing but colorful highlighters, which I don't use, but it has a purple highlighter in there, so that's what we're gonna use. That is definitely purpley. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is definitely got a very vibrant purple shift to it. And there, my friends, is purple highlighter, which means that for lips, I will have the shade of red, because that is what this look needs, is a bold red lip. So let's get that put on. I think I've got one actually over here. Oh, got a little out of control. All right, my friends. All right, my friends. So this is the finished look, and I have to say, there are parts of this that I don't hate. I'm actually kind of digging the highlight. I don't typically use a colorful highlight. Oddly, it kind of works with the orange blush, so I don't know. But I will say, oddly enough, this eyeliner is awesome. I don't know when I'm going to be able to use it again, but I really, really like it. I think the eye look, as odd as it started out, is kind of growing on me. I don't know, maybe I'm just delirious. I don't know. But I will say I had a lot of fun filming this, and I really hope that you've had a lot of fun watching it. If you've enjoyed my video today, please give it a thumbs up, and certainly please consider subscribing before you, yeah, that's lipstick on the teeth. Just adding to the good look. Please consider subscribing before you leave. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.